are extraordinary things happening. You know, in the first week or two, we all got used to seeing those remarkable rescues, Haitians and international volunteers literally risking their lives in very precarious rubble to rescue people who were still living. But would you risk your life to bring out somebody from the rubble who you knew was already dead? Would you risk your life just to bring their remains out and bury them with dignity? A number of Haitians are doing just that on many blocks throughout this city. And today we wanted to show you what is happening on just one block near General Hospital in the ruins of what was a nursing college. Take a look. It's very graphic, though. We do want to warn you.
Nearly a month since the quake, and Port-au-Prince is still a graveyard. In the ruins of the National Nursing College, as many as 100 students remain crushed under concrete.
At first, on a site like this, it's hard to understand what you're actually looking at. It's like it takes time for your eyes to adjust to what you're actually seeing. I mean, there's notebooks scattered all around, a nurse's shoe. Then you realize this whole area, discolored area, is actually the remains of people.
Joseph Charles was a security guard at the school. Every day now, he searches for the students he once tried to protect. They used to call me Papi Joe, he says. This is really hard. In a locked storeroom, he collects the personal possessions he finds, old textbooks, nurses' shoes, even their uniforms. He has to work quickly, however. A government bulldozer is on site, removing what's left of the building.
While rescue operations are delicate, precise, and time-consuming, recovery operations in Port-au-Prince, as you can see, are anything but. They're just here to destroy and tear down what remains of the building. The backhoe just ripped through the structure. The human remains mixed with the steel and the concrete. All of it just gets picked up and dumped into a truck.
Eric Jones, a volunteer, has been helping Joseph recover the dead.
It's been very heart-wrenching, to say the least.
Heart-wrenching.
Heart-wrenching. Just the whole process and the tragedy of it, to have so many nurses. You know, obviously nursing is such an honorable profession, and they're some of the hardest working people in the medical field. And to have so many of them killed here is just very emotional.
Eric works in real estate in Washington, D.C., but he was once a paramedic. He doesn't like to talk about it, but he received the Medal of Valor for pulling people out of the Pentagon on 9/11.
Ground Zero, they had on the walls, you know, names of loved ones. Here, there doesn't seem to be anything like that. And the truth is, I don't know if we'll ever really know how many people were killed in places like this. It's an unreal situation. But it's what struck me most is just the incredible resilience of these people, and you know, just their strength and their courage and their tenacity. And
Eric and Joseph may work side by side, but they don't speak the same language.
How do you guys communicate? Because you don't speak French.
Well, actually, this is the most communication we've had since I've been here, so it's really nice to be able to finally communicate a little bit.
So you haven't had a translator or anything? You've just been kind of working together without just kind of hand signals and...
I speak a little bit of French, you know, but yeah, it's pretty much been hand signals and, you know, sort of helping him however he needs help. But I'm really appreciative for the translator today.
The work they do is beyond words. It is the most gruesome job imaginable. They do the best they can.
Eric and Joseph found 10 nurses about 3 days ago, and they brought their remains here. They left them on the side of the road, expecting the Haitian government to come and collect them, but the government never came. Dogs ultimately got to their bodies, and now all that remains is the smell and a few bones.
Scattered throughout the rubble are photos of the nurses.
All throughout the wreckage, you find photographs of the nurses. Here's some registration documents. This is a girl named Ruth. There's a student named Gabrielle. There's pictures from a graduation ceremony.
Pictures aren't worth money, however, and the men who scavenged for scrap metal amidst the rubble and human remains show no interest.
It's got to be incredibly frustrating.
It is. It's upsetting and frustrating to witness that, but it's just, I think a state of the affairs is people, they don't mean disrespect by it. It's just they're hungry and they need money to buy food, and so they have to do what they need to do to earn money for themselves and their own families. It's just sad that that's what they have to do to get it.
Eric has been in Haiti for weeks already. He plans to stay until he and Joseph finish the work at this site.
I was telling him earlier, I have so much respect for him. I've seen him every day for a week, just working, you know, 15, 16-hour days, risking his own life time and time again to recover the artifacts and, you know, personal effects of the people he used to work with. And he's shown nothing but courage and dignity and respect, and he's definitely my hero.
He's your hero.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
It is a heroic effort, a thankless task. Amidst so much loss, they try to bring dignity to the dead.
What they're doing is truly just extraordinary and extraordinarily difficult. I want to